Hey, hey, what up, my dogs? Today we're going to talk about a deck that I took, of course, from a couple different lists, mashed them together, and came up with this rotation proof. It's fairly budget um, deck that I call Vito+3. And of course, it's set up off of Vito. I know you've seen a lot of decks on Vito. But this is my take on Vito, the Thorn of the Dusk Rose. So he has on his card, whenever you gain life target, opponent loses that much life, and then you can do and two blacks. Creatures you controlled gain lifelink until end of turn. So the payoff cards for him specifically, I have Light of Hope. You gain 4 life. You can destroy an enchantment if you need to, or you can put a 1/1 counter on target creature. I also have Cling to Dust. It is where you can exile a target card from a graveyard, and if it was a creature card, you gain 3 life. So another 3, 4 for them, 3 for them. Charming Prince. Whenever he enters the battlefield, you can scry 2, but most likely you're going to gain 3 life. Or you can exile another target creature you own and return it to the battlefield under your control at the beginning of the next end step. So, if somebody has gotten rid of one of your vetoes, if you bring out the Charming Prince, you can either gain life or you can bring back the veto that someone sent away. We also have Revitalize. You gain 3 life and you draw a card. And then we have some Scoured Barrens down here where you gain a life whenever you play the card. And that all works with Veto. So some of the payoffs of the +3. With the Griffin Aerie, whenever you gain 3 more life, you create a 2/2 white Griffin creature token with flying. So that's one of the bonuses of the +3 that you have. Then you also have the Silversmote Ghoul, if I can talk this morning. And it says here at the beginning of your end step, if you gain 3 or more life this turn, return Silversmote Ghoul from your graveyard to the battlefield tapped. So you can get this out of your graveyard every time you gain 3 life. And you also have this Indulging Patrician, and it says at the beginning of your end step, if you gain 3 or more life this turn, each opponent loses 3 life. So now you're also knocking off life. I did forget to mention Kenrith, so I included one of him because he has the ability that once you get him down, if you get him down, you can continue every turn after that, and it makes the clock pretty quick. If you have a veto down, 2 and a white, target player gains 5 life. So you can continually just keep getting life gain and knocking their life down. So on this, I just have 10 plains, 9 swamp. I did include a Castle Locthwain. Mostly because I had it, but it's also nice to have a draw card if you need be. So on this deck, I've actually won a couple different ways. I was getting milled, and whenever I started gaining life, I brought back a couple of the Silversmote Ghouls, and was able to get a pretty decent large attack because of that. And then one of the other matches I was playing, I was getting my Griffin token creatures, and I was able to do the 3 and 2 black and finish them off with like 10 damage because I had flying, they couldn't counter, and then also the life gain. And then just so that you have it, I like to have it. I don't like to have any deck without removal. I really like this Grasp of Darkness. For just 2 black, target creature gets -4/-4 until the end of the turn. And then if it's bigger than that, then we have Legion's Judgment. and that just destroys target creature with power of 4 or greater. So that pretty much covers the deck. It's a lot of fun to play. I did forget to mention, I did win a game where I didn't attack at all. I just life gained the person all the way down. And I think in most of my games, I was probably 20 or higher. And if I wasn't, I was just barely under 20. I never was close. So the life gain probably, of course, helps, but for me, the big thing is doing the damage to your opponent. So that is Vito+3. Again, it's going to be rotation proof, and you just have a couple rares and one mythic. So you have Charming Prince. You have 4 there. You have 3, and that's 7 rares, and then you have the 1 mythic. And I've actually had this deck about a week. So in my first 2 weeks playing, whenever this came out, I started new because I haven't played for a while. I was able to make the Izzet deck, which is rotation proof, and then I've been able to make this deck, and really my win percentages have been excellent. I am just in gold. I just got to gold. So you know how slow this is, or at least it is on my computer. So I just got to gold with basically only using these 2 decks, and then I do quest. So I've got to find something for green. I'll be working on that soon. So I hope you enjoyed the video. Please do me a big favor. Hit that subscribe. Hit that like. And I appreciate any comments that you may have. If you see something that I am not a big person that have played for a long time. Only since Arena's come out, and I just like making these decks that are rotation proof. I know it's still early, and I've seen a lot of different decks out there, but not a lot of people, and there's people making budget decks, but not a lot of people are making the rotation proof budget decks for people that might be just starting out, and I think these are very important. So I hope you have a great day. I know I'm going to. Peace out.